Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. It's your guys, Peep Game. All right, man. So the Golden State Warriors are in a bit of a slump as they lose back-to-back games in Charlotte and in Detroit. With that being said, the Golden State Warriors, this seems to trip me out sometimes about the Golden State. This is what I'm saying about the Golden State Warriors that bother me. They have these... You've seen this for a couple of years now, that the Warriors have these periods where they just go on these losing streaks and they play down to their competition. As I said before, it's very early in the season, but still, at the end of the day, you're supposed to display your dominance. This is a team coming off a championship, and teams are not respecting them. You know, and you don't want that to where teams don't respect you for being the defending champions. You know, of course, you get teams that get up and play for the moment, live for the moment. Okay, we going to bring it to them. But at the end of the day, the Warriors are still supposed to be like, hey, that's good, but not good enough. And right now, you just seeing the Warriors, like I said before, they're very lackadaisical defense. They're just very casual on defense, to say the least, and I'm trying to be nice. Now, I want to say this about Steve Kerr. Sometimes I got to say this about Steve Kerr. Maybe somebody else will notice this, but it seems like sometimes Steve Kerr, it looked like he's on the verge of losing the team, and then he finds a way to reel them back in. And it looked like to a certain degree that he's already this early in the season, he's, you know, lost the team a little bit. Not to the point to where, you know, it's a wrap, but it's like, it seemed like they're not doing what he's asking them to do. And to a certain degree, that could be problematic later on down the line. So one thing about a coach, you're only as good as your players. And if your players don't believe in your system, you're not going to be successful. And it just seems like sometimes the players fall off the wagon a little bit. And Steve Kerr has to do things to bring them back. You never know. One of these days, sooner than later, he may not be able to reel them back in. Like I said, it's still early in the season, but the Warriors do need to get it back to, you know, get back on track. I'm not pushing the panic button saying all is lost, but at the end of the day, this is not a good showing for a team that's coming off a championship to be 3-4 in the season. So, you know, the Warriors, they need to put it together quick. You know, they need to put it together quick, and you can't always have this mentality that, hey, we'll see you in the playoffs, and that's when we gonna turn it on. Well, what if you lose so many games to where you don't even make the playoffs at all, or where you're like at the bottom of the barrel as far as being what seed you are in the playoffs. So you don't want that, because at the end of the day, you got to show your dominance. You got to make your presence felt, and the Warriors are not doing that. Okay, instead of them kicking down the door, they're taking baby knocks. So there you have it. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.